stashed it at the foot of the bed. Memory card. That's where I was the whole time, in Kirk's room, which is kind of what I suspected, but you have to do that in order to get it, and I don't know how you're supposed to find out the password. I just looked it up. I mean, warp speed. His name is Kirk. I get it. I guess. But now we can finally experience Captain Planet itself. Or Captain Square, sorry. Gosh. Okay, while we go ahead and play through this little arcade game, I figure I may as well talk a little bit about some of the specifics about each chapter in this game, since there were some that had some pretty major things going on that I did not see or do myself, and I figured it would be interesting to talk about some of the bigger ones. I'm not going to talk about every little detail in this game. Like, there is a lot of secret bosses, there's a lot of secret areas with equipment or like dialogue or what have you.
Victory!
So I figure more importantly, there's actually just a lot of... Let me see, can I just like destroy a bunch of them at least? Medium charge time. Long charge time. I can supernova a bunch of them, I think. Okay, anyway. There's some really obscure things in this game, too. So... Okay, that sets a tile field. Not exactly what I was expecting. Maybe I can try and do this just for funsies.
No!
Frick. I tried. But if they're gonna keep doing this, it's not really gonna work out, I think. Oops, that's another charged one. Will someone walk into my sword? Doesn't look like it.
No!
Gosh, sorry. Getting a little distracted. Yeah, there's some really obscure secrets in this game. Just say that. Just a lot to like seek out and find, and honestly there's even a lot of stuff you're just never gonna find without looking it up. But that's fine.
Yes!
So let's talk about some of the bigger notable things. So one of the more, I guess, less important but kind of interesting things is Twilight of Edo, Japan. Obviously, when it sets up its... You can choose to kill no one, you can choose to kill everyone. And mostly what that determines is... So if you'll remember at the end of that chapter, a maid ran up and gave me a maid stash.
Stage clear!
If you choose to kill everyone, you actually don't get anything. If you don't kill everything, if you don't kill anything rather, Ryoma will actually give you his sword, the Mutsu no Kami. Killing everyone, you just get the experience. And I guess the joy of trying to figure out even how to find and kill everyone, because I understand there's some obscure things in there, I guess. Sure.
Huh. Huh.
Oh, you resist this, but you only have 8 HP.
Huh.
Or it'll just do nothing anyway. Cool.
Ha ha ha.
This thing just resists everything. Do I just need to try and hit it at some point? I don't know. How do you hit this thing? It even absorbs lightning.
Huh. Ha. No.
I literally can't even hit this thing. How are you supposed to kill it?
Healing. Ion bomb.
I've tried every move and none of them hurt it. What am I supposed to do?
No.
Okay, apparently you need to just like let the water guys attack first and they'll actually hurt the fire guy.
Huh.
I guess that's the only way to hurt him.
Plasma charge. Sha. Ooh. Ooh. Huh. Plasma charge!
Come on.
Huh.
in Edo, Japan. Interestingly enough, there's also a kind of secret ending. You can actually choose to run from the castle, which results in an outcast ending, where your clan will hunt you down, and eventually Hayate will actually end up killing you, even if you beat him in battle. So it's basically like another game over ending, but kind of an interesting one.
Stage clear.
And choosing whether or not to accompany Ryoma at the end does change the end credits scene, so since we chose to accompany him, that had the scene with Oboromaru protecting Ryoma. But if you don't go with him, then Oboromaru is simply just running through fields by himself. I guess you can assume he's doing a mission for his clan or something. Interesting. This thing... Does I have... No, it doesn't. I'm gonna try and target it with this, but I kind of have to go all the way around to do that. Gosh. I also don't know if this goes through things, but I guess we can try. Dang. Okay. I can try cork sorting it, I guess. Oh, it moved.
Critical.
So in the Wild West, you can actually choose not to kill Mad Dog in the last confrontation. You can, in fact, dang, you can choose to flee that battle, and if you do, then in the post-credit scene, I believe of that chapter, that he will confront you again. And the encounter pretty much ends similarly to how it does at the beginning of the chapter, where you just shoot this horse out from under him. But interestingly enough, the horse that Mad Dog rides up on is the Odio horse. So, that's fun.
Clark sword.
But yeah, you don't have to kill him, which is neat. Dang, okay.
No!
Let's try setting down a hazard field. Goodness, great. Goodness, that's a ton of statuses. What are you guys doing? Actually. Flawed restoration, I'll say. These guys actually absorb fire damage, which is interesting. the last major thing I kind of want to talk about in the original 7 chapters is in Imperial China. So I kind of wondered if this was the case during the chapter, and then I got like distracted by the rest of the game and forgot about it, but you do actually choose the disciple that survives in that chapter. It's based on who the strongest is. So since I chose to focus on training up Yoon, more to get him on par with others, but still, it resulted in me
Plasma charge!
ending up with Yoon alive and Lei and Hong dead, but Lei can survive and the other 2 die, or Hong can survive and the other 2 die. It just depends on who you train up the most and who's the strongest. But because of how that chapter works, obviously it's pretty smart to just pile all of the training into the character you want to keep. I think it's interesting to know, obviously all of the different characters have stat distributions and stuff. So Hong, for example, he's very physically offensive. He has high HP, so you can like tank a lot and then deal a lot of damage. Meanwhile, Lei is a bit more middle of the road. She's not quite as fast as Yoon, and she's not especially offensive like you, but otherwise her other stats are pretty similar or even better. She also apparently gets some really good moves, a couple of them, which, you know, probably helps. Obviously Yoon gets a lot more coverage, so he's less likely to be walled. He's like maybe the only character that gets the null or void move or whatever it was called, which I don't think any enemy resists. His main drawback is just that he's the slowest one to grow. So he starts off pretty low and it takes a lot to get him up to the same level as the others pretty much. But his potential is pretty great, so none of them are bad, so there's not really a bad choice. Can't get out of here. Oh my goodness. So anyway, obviously that means your choice also determines who survives and gets to go into the final chapter with you. So I don't know, maybe choose your favorite or your favorite playstyle, because there's not really like a bad choice in that sense. Gosh dang, these things are so annoying. I'm trying to shoot that thing, but I can't even like get in a position for it because these are in my way. I need to go up like 1 square. Actually, I might be able to just go down 1 square. Gosh.
Space Base!
I like going with Yoon though. In a lot of ways he kind of feels like the more main, I guess, character of that chapter. But maybe I would feel differently if it had been one of the other 2 that survived. I don't know. What's also interesting is when you get to the Dominion of Hate, actually recruiting them is pretty different depending on which character it is. So Hong won't join you until you feed him. Pretty much, that's it. Lei, meanwhile, fights you and then she'll join you after you beat her. So that's just kind of interesting. Yoon in general is like one of the only characters that does not fight you when you try to recruit him. Okay.
Space Base!
Yeah, at least get rid of one of them?
Healing! Ha ha ha! Ha! Supernova!
These guys are really annoying. I need you to stop setting lightning tiles down, my word. Space stage! Plasma charge! Okay, let's see. Maybe try and get this off and see what happens. So now I'm gonna talk about just a couple interesting things about the Dominion of Hate. So if you choose to play as either the Sundown Kid as your main character or Cube, whenever you go to recruit Masaru, he'll actually refuse to fight either of those characters. They're the only people he won't fight. For a Sundown Kid, it's because he has a sword. Or it's because he has a gun. Sorry, I just used sword moves. That's what I was thinking of. And for Cube, it's because Cube is apparently just too cute to fight. So, Akira, recruiting Akira, because obviously I played as him, so I just started as him. He is in Condemned Village. he will read your mind and ask if you trust him. If you say no, then he'll attack, I believe. If you say yes, he'll actually read your mind again in disbelief. Then you can like talk to him and he'll join your party, which is interesting. So that's a little bit different than most of the characters who just kind of fight you when you run into them.
Healing! Space stage!
No, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Just keep layering these on. There we go.
Victory!
Let's keep going. Oh gosh, I remember the super bus from the place. I hated it. No, I didn't necessarily hate it, but it was a bit of a pain, you know. Let's step back a bit. Nice. Whew, that does good. No weaknesses or resistances to speak of. Let's get rid of you, hopefully.
Space stage! Yes!
And you. 1 HP. Alright, now for endings in the Dominion of Hate. I am planning on showing off... So I already showed off 2 of them. The first ending I got the like kind of bad ending. You defeat Orsted, but you get permanently stuck in the Dominion of Hate. And theoretically, the actual force of like hatred and stuff, obviously that still like exists, I guess. Basically, even though Orsted is God, I'm sure at any point a new Lord of Dark could rise up to take his place, just like Orsted did in his chapter. That's just presumptuous on my part, though. All we really know for sure is that the 7 main protagonists are then stuck. Hello? What are you? You resist that. Okay. Can this hit you?
Space stage!
I guess it would be too easy, wouldn't it? I can try making a field, maybe? Do not like lightning. Okay, as counters. And it absorbs lightning damage. So how about fire damage? The other ending I already showed was the true ending. The one where you like actually properly beat the game and it isn't just like, well, that happened, you know?
Tachyon sword!
Dang, how do you kill these things? Just unload pion bombs or something? This space is now clear. In order to get the true ending though, you specifically have to have had every character in your party at least once during the final chapter. If you do not, then instead you'll get like a good ending but not the true or best ending. In which instance, after Orsted has you refight all the chapter bosses, instead of then fighting him, you, I guess he just dies or whatever, and your characters get sent back into their time period with like, without saying a word or anything like that, so Orsted really never gets a chance to, gosh, these things. Orsted in that instance never gets a chance to, I guess, come around. Obviously, in the true ending, the character you chose and Orsted have a little bit of a discussion before he dies, and everyone gets returned back to their time periods. Can y'all quit it?
Critical!
Okay, well at least that deletes them, but I still have like a bunch of them trying to set up fields on me. Anyway, obviously that interaction is unique for every character, and it actually gives some pretty interesting insights into both your character as well as Orsted himself, which I just found interesting. I'm not going to read them all off or show them or anything, because that would involve playing through the whole final chapter multiple times. And I don't want to just read a bunch of dialogue off, but I will say you get a good idea of like the different lessons all the 7 heroes, the 7 protagonists really learned in their time, as well as get a sense of the true regret that Orsted feels for making the choice that he did. One of the more interesting interactions I thought, in one of them Orsted actually admits that he misses his friends despite everything that's happened. Gosh dang, these things. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and get through this now. I have more or less talked about all of the major things I wanted to. And after I finish this and show off the 3 other endings in the final chapter, that will be it for this. So anyway, onwards to Captain Planet. Now that I can actually focus on it, maybe things will go better. Probably not. I honestly have no idea how to deal with these things. Just keep shooting these dang tiles. Seems to work the best. Come on, Tachyon sword. Nope, that did nothing.
No!
What? It just killed me, huh? Okay, well I think shooting my way out with Space Phage on the tiles at least seems to do the best.
Supernova!
Maybe it'll take fire damage. Yes.
Victory!
Yep, just shot everything, basically. Hello? They have 1 HP but resist all elements. So, do I just need to hack and slash, maybe? Okay.
Tachyon sword!
I know there's one that's the leader, but at some point they gotta like gang up on me or something. So I'd rather kind of clear the way out. Starburst, uh-oh. Yeah, this damage could definitely add up pretty quick.
Tachyon sword! Yes!
Uh-oh. Oh no, 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 no! This could kill. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. This one has 2 HP. Break.
No!
Okay, alright. I'll take it slower than that. Okay, I've Tachyon sword all of the little guys and healed up. And that time I did 2 damage to it anyway. Okay,
Victory!
cool. Well, we made it past. Pluto! Lots of polka dots. Should I just try to incinerate a lot of them? Well, one of them's dead. One of them's charging up. Don't typically like it when they charge. I'm being punched. Okay. Okay, 2 down. And that one exploded, so 3 down. Some of them like the fire. Okay, good to know. I should have just moved out of the way. Yeah.
Plasma charge!
Let's do another one of these.
Ion bomb!
All right. What? Okay, well, let's take care of this.
Space stage! Yes! Ooh. Huh.
Yes, I get it, you're headbutting me. I just want you gone, really.
Huh.
Oh, you get that as a counter too. That's cute.
Tachyon sword! Yes!
Let me do another plasma charge.
Huh.
This one's gonna explode.
Yes!
Goodbye. Oh, this reaches me. I thought it was just immediately around it. Oh well.
Ha ha ha!
We just need to go heal up in the corner real quick.
Plasma charge! Space stage!
Rude. Dang, I kinda need him to be not in the fire tiles.
Huh.
I can set electric.
Plasma ball!
They are too tall, so I'd have to do it twice. There we go.
Yes! Huh.
Alright. This was probably not going to be too much of an issue. Not on its own.
Plasma ball!
Goodbye. Yeah, goodbye.
Victory!
Yay, we did it! Oh, look at that. Captain Planet has its own credits. Well, thank you for watching this Captain Square Let's Play. I can't even get the name of the name right. We saved the solar system, I think, from weird alien guys, I guess. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Presented by Armatsoft 2099. Well, looky here, we're back here. So we're about to do something that hopefully won't be too painful. And I am going to let Odio defeat us. Gaming over in all the chapters has like a unique little ending, I guess. But dying against Odio specifically has a bit, it's a bit more fleshed out, I guess. Yay! They finally defeated Pogo! Yeah, don't lose to him. It's definitely the worst ending. So what happens, though, if you play through the Dominion of Hate as anyone... Well... as Orsted, specifically. However you say his name. I just kind of picked a way and stuck with it, but I honestly still have no idea. Oh, we evil now. Yay.
Oh, man. A slave to appetite. A beast. Nay, lesser still. For hunger drives a beast. To fight, to kill, to feed. Survive. Naught else. But man, he's more complex. More fool. More mad. His hunger knows no end. The world's his meal. I'll teach him manners then. Restraint. Respect. He's drunk on victory. Spares no thought for them who suffered for his spoils. But soon, he shall.
Yay! It's us. I can't look at anything but the settings. That's nice, I guess. Okay. Well, what's out here? Just keep going. Yes, yes. We had another room. Yes, yes, yes.
I weep for you, my brothers. To the last, you stayed the course. Pursued your heart's desires. With eyes unclouded. So close. But alas, like me, deprived, nay, robbed of just reward. Disgraced and dubbed the villain. Slanderous lies. A winner's justice! History bent to win. The losers silenced, stripped of voice and claim. And stricken from the page. If that's the game, I'll play along. Cross time and space and stand. For we the damned. Rewrite the tale. Just so. Your statues 7 are my ink and quill. With magic potent, singular. Pure hate. I'll take up arms.
Okay, clearly I should have saved now. That was a very long monologue, sir. Oh, he's chuckling now. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Sure.
Child of unity, misguided love it was to offer them deliverance. Damnation, rather. That should be the aim. Let mortal men in all their sin be weighed. You found most wanting, scoured and purged.
Yes, yes. His advent is nigh. Look now to the statue of Inko. Rejoice! Our savior is come! Rejoice! Odeo is come!
Screw this. That thing's no god of mine. And I'm not melding with these freaks or anyone else. Still with me? Then let's finish this, Matsu!
Odeo! Odeo! Cast down this wicked child!
Okay. I don't really get to know what this stuff does. Let's just try binding unity, I guess.
Such beauty! Such grace!
God or demon or whatever, you're going down! You cannot harm him!
I am overcome!
Getting all the debuffs off. Okay, kick
Like the worm they are!
or miss. Oh my gosh, fine. Stop trying to kick then.
Such love he has to share!
Gosh, the Steel Titan is just, it's so chunky.
It's laser time!
This might take a minute.
There's no need to struggle! Toughen them up for the conversion!
This just seems to be the best move. I'm gonna spam that.
Toughen them up for the conversion! God or demon or whatever, you're going down!
Pray to him!
You've lasted longer than I thought.
You know what, the Steel Titan pretty much always wins this matchup, except when you just stand there and spam Halogen Laser and Ice. And, well, dumb bird statue spams Binding Unity, I guess. No, I feel bad. Oh wow, he used something else. Almost there. This has the potential to destroy. Yeah, there we go.
Screwed this one up. Only an idiot would try to fight an army and a god.
Oh, child of unity, your minions cheer. Oh, child of vengeance, never-ending war. That was your sole desire. A joyful life cut short by joyless pawns. But not this time. They'll sing of you for generations yet.
It is you, then. You educated Pac and his brothers so deftly in the ways of war. I owe you a debt for the generosity you showed my disciples. We are men of violence, yes, but we are nevertheless men. And so, I will repay you in our common currency. In blood and lead and death! You and your town will be dust in the wind come tomorrow.
Okay, Gatling Barrage, Wolf's Bane, Flaming Cocktail, and a Bulge Charge. Okay, let's move over and... Flaming Cocktail, I guess.
The sweet smell of burning flesh. Ah!
Ew.
That's your best?
Can I get rid of Mad Dog at all? I know they resist this, but the multi-hit moves tend to do well anyway.
Even a scratch.
Hanging on by a thread, I see.
Adios.
Of all the places.
Ugh, I'm just so big, it's easy to hit me. Just move out of the way, thank you.
I was quick to judge you. I apologize.
Goodness. Okay, but that did well, so let's just do it again. Oh, poison. Might be useful. It did 1 damage. Okay. It's just flaming cocktail, that should be it. Yeah.
No true disciples of war. No more than pretenders.
Oh, child of vengeance, cheer. Your war is yours.
Can't remember what order I played these in. I think... Imperial China, probably?
Oh, child of cruelty. With heart of steel and will unwavering, you honed your craft. But still, you're bested by unblooded whelp. Redemption will be yours. You've given all for strength supreme. 'Tis meet you take their head.
Lend me your courage! Arshifu's greatest secret!
A desperate bluff.
Heavenly peaks descend!
Don't worry. Your Shifu will join you soon after.
I seem to be in a quarter. Okay. Yours is this. Let's just do this.
Embrace the wolf within!
Oh my gosh. Goodbye, Yoon. It was nice knowing you.
I failed you.
Like,
You should be proud to have come this far.
Oh, child of cruelty, your art endures. Oh, child of pride, for violence you fought, and found the foe surpassing all before. 'Twas not with strength, skill, you lost but chance. I'll prove it thus. Claim Pretender's crown.
Mercy will be your undoing. The so-called masters you defeated, whose techniques you made your own in your quest to become the very best. You left them alive, and so others were free to follow in your wake. I, on the other hand, ensured my victories were complete. Without exception. Namkiat, the naive brat. That gaudy luchador, the great Aja. Simple-minded Han. Jackie, still dreaming of a squandered youth. Max, who was never more than a mere showman. And of course, that doddering fraud Moribe. Each lay dead at my feet when I was finished. For true triumph is found only in death, in the extinguishing of a life and its legacy. You glory in nothing. And who am I, you ask? I am that which you yearn to become. The greatest warrior. Odie O'Bright!
You son of a bitch. A warrior. Like hell you are. You're nothing but a cold-blooded murderer! With Namkiat's speed, the great Aja's acrobatics, Han's guile, Jackie's strength, Max's determination, Moribei's wisdom, and with my own righteous fury, I will end you!
You'll join your comrades soon enough.
Alright, let's start off with this.
Show you my most powerful technique.
That does okay. Debuffs me. That's nice. Am I in the corner? Yes. Go down then. Again.
There. I'm going to enjoy this.
Whew. Does that buff me? Yes, it does. Oh my goodness. You fool.
Pay attention now.
Goodbye. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Shit.
Really gives you an idea of how much of a difference playing
Always die.
the player makes versus the AI, which is not always the brightest. Or
Child of pride. Strength's crown is yours to wear.
or maybe just weighted in your favor in this case.
Oh, child of vision. Conqueror, then king. Such plans we had. And a future glorious. And wise you were. Do not fall prey to faithful men and morals. Sophistry, no more. With magic black you'd claim your throne and rule. Ambition pure. I'd see it now fulfilled.
At long last. Up here, you two. Mark well this moment as I, Odeio, unveil to you the noble visage of he who will rule Japan forevermore! Mine! All is...
Your worthy nightful fish will not live to tell tale.
Venomous Scourge, let's go. Let's go with Revolting Croak.
Well, that's not good at all.
Stomp. Oh, I missed. R.I.P. I guess.
Trust in the phantasm.
Ow, ow, ow! Wow, jeez.
Maybe. How'll that feel?
You can stop that. Oh my gosh, this isn't good. So, when I get low enough at HP in this mode, Lee gets replaced. Why? I don't know. I think otherwise it might be the same ending as the other way to get Armageddon. So welcome to the end of all things again. Okay, let's defeat these guys for real. Sending down poison was pretty great, but I think I need to get rid of a Boromaru because he's far more dangerous than the prisoner. No, sir.
Trust in the phantasm.
Ow, ow, ow. Gosh, that move is ridiculous. No wonder I love it so much. Okay, at least he's gone. Goodness.
Forgive me.
Yay, we did it!
None can withstand the power of my forbidden magic! Oh, child of vision, now begin your reign. Oh, child of fury, slaughtered in your prime by brutish men, bereft of spoken words, but barely won their victory. Weak and frail they are, not hunters, no, but prey. Go forth in rage. This time, you'll eat your fill.
Okay, chew, rend, swoop, and trample. Let's try and trample Pogo. How about rend? And chew. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Let's swoop. Maybe that'll finish him. Wow, dang goodness. Goodness. You have to come in here, Zaki. Now I have to kill you too. No. How annoying. Stop it. Kind of forgot you could set up poison tiles. I can't really get out of them because I am too ridiculously big. Okay, Gory next. Okay, well, Gory's out of the picture for a little bit, so maybe I will focus on you. I can't, no, that's only 2 tiles. I didn't really train Beru up, so she's not that much of a threat, but... Chomp. Chomp chomp. Ow, gosh. Am I still in the tiles? Technically, I think so. Oh, and he's setting up more anyway. Gosh. What an annoying monkey man you are.
Another bound to please. This time, you will not be denied. With me!
to restore intrusion protection threat assessment in reformat sector. Okay, let's start with this. Unfortunately, everything I do pretty much is gonna activate firewall, but I don't think I can do anything about that. That did 53 and set down lightning tiles. Let's do threat assessment. That mostly does debuffs, looks like. This cube is not smart enough to use Master Cannon. Goodbye. So not really sure why Firewall never cracked. I don't know what causes it to, but normally it seems to work like most if not all the time.
Oh, child of void, rejoice, for you are free. Thus ends the lesson. Deny me thou not. Delusions, they've no more.
Yay, now we've cemented the bad endings for all the timelines.
Believe in me. You must, for I am the hero true. I am.
Sounds like he's trying to convince himself of this.
Believe in me. Believe.
I believe they call this one the sad ending. I think you can see why. Not only do you ruin everyone else's lives in their different time periods, but Orsted really doesn't seem happy or content or anything. He's just wailing against his choices, his misfortunes. Completely alone. Yay! Completed chapter data! I have so many. That even added additional songs. So this whole time we have not bothered going into the jukebox. This is... I mean... It's a jukebox. Anyway, so... Since I haven't talked much about individual songs, I figured I can maybe point out a couple of them here and just point out some of my favorites at least. But, you know, this is just a jukebox. You just play songs from the soundtrack. Yeah, I do really like Megalomania. That's the general boss theme for all the chapters. It's pretty nice. Good way to like jazz up the player and everything. It's very high energy. It's pretty great. I will say out of all of the general chapter battle themes, this one might be my favorite. The ones where you're just fighting regular enemies, you know, not the boss theme or anything. I don't know, it's just a style I like, I guess, to kind of like... I'm not even gonna try and assign a genre to it because I'd probably ruin it up, but, you know, it's just a fun song. I'm a bit of a sucker for songs of this style. It just sounds very pretty, peaceful, nice. It's just got a hint of like that nice emotion or like a more grandiose feeling to it that I just really enjoy. Honestly, I'm still kind of amazed that they wrote a whole anime intro theme song for this. Obviously this chapter was pretty heavily inspired by mecha anime or manga, so it's pretty fitting. This is probably one of my favorite overworld themes. Every time I hear it, it gets stuck in my head for like the rest of the day. Until I hear something else at least. But yeah, I don't really mind. It's enjoyable. This is possibly, though, out of everything, my absolute favorite chapter theme. It's pretty much perfect in every way to convey the emotion of the chapter. It's very melancholic in a way, very just mournful. I don't know. I tend to like songs that steer a little more towards the emotional side, and I feel like this one's just a very beautiful one. Of course, the main antagonist has an absolutely amazing theme song. There's not really much else to say about it. It's very dramatic, which is fitting. Also, what am I missing? Maybe some of the secret bosses have their own themes? I'll have to figure that out. I think I know what the problem is. Since this is the last file I loaded, I don't think it has the... what am I trying to say? I don't think it has the songs that unlock through this ending. Which is weird. So I'm gonna open this up and yeah, because it didn't unlock those. Can I? if I save this now... Actually, I'll just save it over this, it doesn't matter. Go to the end. Does it have everything? It does. Okay, so now I have everything. Goodness, that was kind of funny. So here we have the final boss themes. I guess I'll talk about each phase just because I can. They're all great. I don't really have notes about any of them. Illusion would be the first phase against the eye, mouth, brow thing. I think it's a pretty good setup song, especially for the later phases. And I think this is a good kind of like final boss theme without actually being the final boss thing. I mean, if you don't get the true ending, it pretty much is. And I believe the, I guess, last phase, so to speak, after you fight all of the chapter bosses again and then fight Orsted, that bit I believe doesn't actually exist in the original, so this probably used to be the final boss theme before they added the actual final boss phase with Gigolomania, which was completely new to this remake. I think it's the only song that is. Regardless, this one's pretty good. But I would be remiss if I didn't mention how amazing this one is. Gosh, I love that intro. But more specifically, I love them bringing in the motifs from Unbroken Wings. So of course, as you can imagine, if that's like my favorite overworld chapter theme, this is probably my favorite battle theme in the entire game. Which, I know, liking the final boss theme the most is maybe a bit basic, but I don't really care. There's a reason it's like so hype and built up to, and gets to bring in all the motifs to just kind of remind you about the game and everything. And it's got the emotion and the desperation and just like, I don't know, everything that a good battle theme has. So I guess we gotta win this fight. Well, a good final battle theme anyways. Unless it's just a game where everything's like nice and pleasant or whatever. Yeah, this part. It's just so good. Okay, sorry, I just really love it when songs do that. That build-up is amazing, and I love the piano. The piano is one of my favorite instruments of all time, so it's just a fantastic battle theme all around, at least for me personally. So, yeah, I think with that, everything comes to a close. I think I talked about everything I wanted to. Yeah, I can safely say this game kind of pulled me in, and it eventually became one of my favorite RPGs of all time. Which kind of surprised me, because when I was playing the first 7 chapters, I was just like, oh yeah, this is nice, it's pleasant, it's fun, and it's charming. But somehow over the course of the last 2 chapters, it just really pulled me in, and it's just a very fantastic and fun game. So, I'd urge you to try it out yourself, maybe see if you can find some of the other secrets or take on those secret bosses I never did. But it really is just a fun time. It might have a really simple story, but I still really loved how it all came together.